to another stream. Today we've got another gig announcement. So the gigs are starting to sort of slowly roll back in. We've had a little bit of a quiet start to the year, as I've mentioned in previous streams, and we announced that I'm returning to Oik in Scotland last week. We announced that one. We've also announced the book in Driffield, the Clubland in Hull. We've got another one to announce today. And there's another one that I also will be announcing in the coming weeks as well, I would imagine, or maybe a little bit nearer the time, but there's another one to announce as well. And then there's also potentially another one that will be getting announced at some point, but there isn't a date for it yet. And it's another one of those kind of like all night ones. It's like a book kind of type styled thing. And there's a place that wants me. They've got a lot of different things booked in at the moment, so they are just going to sort of like look through the dates and then kind of get back to me, and then just sort of go from there. Anyway, we have a gig announcement today, and I'm very excited to share with you all that you're going to catch me playing Intoxicated, the launch event in Doncaster on Saturday the 13th of September at Live Lounge on Silver Street. So this event is put together by a good friend of mine, DJ Joe Dunn. He's wanted to do an event for quite a long time. It's been something he's always wanted to do, and he did send me some messages a little earlier on in the year, saying that, you know, like he was thinking about putting one on, and he was just finding sort of like, you know, the do's and don'ts and the wheres and where nots, if you like, to put this event on, and you know what can happen and what can't happen, and then he was putting one on, and then he was like, you know, did I want to play it? So I was very, very excited when he booked me to play. So it starts at 8, it goes through to 5 in the morning, and we've got the likes of DJ Kenty headlining from This Is Bounce UK, and then we've got a stacked lineup. We've got Tyndall, we've got D-Vibe, we've got Resolution, Sick Individual, Liam Wilson, Dangerous Dave supporting DJ Kenty, and this is going to be one of many events. I would imagine there'll be another one. I would probably say it will be in 2026, I would imagine. I can't see there being another one this year unless he does one sort of like round Christmas time. It could potentially work, but that always just kind of depends what else is going on. Doncaster, there will probably be something going on like the Mad Fridays and things, so I would imagine that he probably won't, but like I guess like never say never. So we've got a stacked lineup. I'm going to be playing a UK hardcore set, so I'm going to be playing like a Clubland Extreme. So think of all your like Dougal and Gamma, Breeze and Styles, Psy and Unknown. I'm going to be playing loads of stuff like that, and just loads of really feel good, cheesy, happy hardcore. I'm going to look for some newer stuff that is on the cheesy vibe. Easy Vibe. Easy Vibe is somebody who makes quite good hardcore. So is Alaguin. Rob YF does some alright stuff. I don't rate everything he does, but I do like some of the stuff he does, and he does do sort of some stuff that's along the happy vibe. So I'll be looking for happy stuff, vocals, pianos, really good melodies, and just absolutely killing it with a really, really good hardcore set. That isn't too hard. It's gotta kind of be hardcore and like dancey and ravey, but it can't be too like proper like, do you know what I mean? Because we are sort of like in the city centre of Doncaster. Let me just have a wet of this tea. Got a nice cup of tea containing of oat milk. Oat milk. I actually don't mind having oat milk. So yeah, really, really exciting to play Intoxicated, to be there for the launch party, to just help the night launch and hopefully make it something to remember. And yeah, just to be there, really, it's going to be really good. And I think the other sets are going to be absolutely wicked. And the headliner set, DJ Kenty, of course, is going to smash it. You know, that's what it's all about. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. But yeah, on the other sort of scale of that, like I say, lots of good events coming up. So I'll just kind of give you a little quick recap of what is to come up from myself. So we've got Chain Reaction celebrating MC Space's birthday. That one is going to be a good one. I have got Rupture, Danny T, and Raymondo on my set. Now, having 3 MCs on my set, I'm not sure how it's going to go down. I'll be completely truthful with you. And I don't, like, the thing is, I don't want MCs that are just going to go all over my vocals and just go all over my mixes. I like somebody who works with my set. And this is a big part of why I love having the layman on my set, because not only like have me and the layman worked quite closely together over the past sort of 4 to 5 years, but we have also, like, he's just good at hosting and he just gets my set right, and he just brings a good energy and a good vibe, but he lets kind of the vibe of what I'm doing shine through more than what he's doing, if that makes sense. Whereas sometimes, and this is no offences to the MCs on this lineup, but you get some people that just go on the mic and they don't stop the whole way through the set, and there's a really nice vocal that comes in on a drop, and then that's, and then instantly this vocal's coming, and over the top you've got the "I was walking to the warehouse back in the day," and then like the other MC knows the lyrics, so he jumps on, and then they both do the lyric at the same time, and before you know it, it just creates something so like chaotic. And yeah, what can I say? Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm playing a hardcore set here as well, I think. I haven't fully decided yet. I can either play like a bounce or a hardcore set, so we'll see. Of course, then we've got the mighty Clubland in Hull, and myself and Layman, the VIP courtyard. It is going to go off, trust me. I'm so looking forward to this, and I just want to give an awesome performance. I'm classing it more of a performance than a set, like, because I want to do so well, and we've got some little surprises and some little twists and turns in the set that I want to do, so I'm looking forward to that. And then it's just a really stacked lineup with the likes of Fragma, Ultra Beat, Flip and Phil, Kelly Lorena, Ian Vandal, Sweet Female Attitude. They're all coming to Hull, and that is like quite rare to have all these big names come to Hull. It's not a really big thing that happens all the time. Absolutely massive for our scene. Then, of course, myself and the layman, we're going to the Book, so I'm looking forward to that one. That one is going to be an absolutely wicked vibe as well, and I can't wait for it. That one will be a shed load of fun. And then we go to Crazy Chaos, and then of course we do the Intoxicated. But there's one that's going to be announced. It's actually, what I can tell you is it's the day before Oik, but it's local to me. So I was able to take this gig because, like, obviously if somebody had like said like we want you to play a set in London, it would have been, because I don't drive, it would have been really hard to play in London and then go all the way up to Scotland the following day. Like, and obviously I would have, like, Scotland was already booked in, so I would have probably turned the London one down. The one that is booked for the day before is actually one in Hull. It's actually a local gig in Hull, and it is actually not far from where I live. I can walk there, and it's so when I played Hull last year and I did the Bar Babylon, it's a little bit further than Bar Babylon, but it's only like It's only probably about 2 minutes further. It's a bit further up from Bar Babylon, down another street. So literally just what I'd say around the corner. And they put a lot of events on there. It's only a smallish venue, but it seems to do really well. Anyway, they are putting me on for one of their upcoming events. So I'll be sharing more information about that. Obviously, when the flyer comes out, and then there's another, like I said, there's another potential all night. So there's a venue that has wanted me for over a year now, and unfortunately, I've been too expensive for them. That's basically, to cut the story short. I don't think it's expensive. They think it's expensive. We've never been able to negotiate. However, the venue it's a good venue. I think it could be something that could do quite well. So I've come to kind of a point, like they asked me again at the weekend, and I literally saw them in person. And they inquired how much I would be to do like a night there. And I just thought, you know what? A really good way to maybe get my feet in the door would just be like to do it a little bit cheaper. And when I say a little bit cheaper, I'm not really doing it all that much cheaper, but I'm just doing it a little bit to kind of get my foot in the door. We can kind of see how popular the night kind of is. And like if it attracts a lot of people, if a lot of people come out in the town. Obviously, I do similar nights like this in other venues I've done before. So literally, I am like literally thinking, that this could do quite well, and this could attract a lot of people. And this venue, like it's a pub stroke a club, so it's got like a dance floor area, but I wouldn't really class it as a proper full-blown nightclub. However, it is one of the more popular places in town where people will go for like DJing and music. And a lot of people, like, if ever I go there and I'm not DJing, like a lot of people ask me, like, what are you going on the decks tonight? And a lot of people want me to go there, so I kind of feel like it's a good thing, and it will be a good thing if I can get my foot through the door and I can get into this venue. So this is why I kind of thought I'll just do it a little bit cheaper. I'll vibe it. And then like, look, I've given you a really, really great night here. If you want this to happen again, you are gonna have, you're gonna have to pay more, and then I'll up the game, and I'll bring even more of a vibe to it. But at the moment, they definitely want me. I've given them the cheaper price. They're gonna get back to me on dates, and hopefully we can get something in the pipeline. And we'll see, and we'll go from there. Anyway, that is going to do it for the stream. It is getting quite late, and I've got a couple of things. So I'm on radio tomorrow, so I do a radio show on a Thursday now on CC Radio, and I'm starting to really, really enjoy it. It's really fun. And what I'm doing, so I do a thing on the show, and it's like music history, and it's like music sampling, and I play some tracks throughout the show where dance tracks have taken samples from them, and we do this like little cool thing where the dance tracks kind of take samples, and then like we play the original track where they take the sample from, and basically that's pretty much like what the score is. So I'm gonna literally go and do some sample hunting right now, and I'm going to get some tracks together that I obviously want to play on the radio as well. So it's going to be really, really cool. So that's what I'm about to go and do. Get some tunes together, get some playlists, get a little playlist together, upload the new tracks onto the radio system, and then we will be hopefully good to go. And we'll see kind of like what happens. But anyway, make sure to like, make sure to comment, share, and we'll see you soon. Okay, right.